I'm talking person. And there might be a Brahmanishta, someone that is knows that Aham Brahmasmi, I am.
What was the first one?
Yes, Shrotriya.
Yeah, Shrotriya.
Okay. The Kshatriya is the one who knows the Shastra and the methodology to teach it. And he understands the whole thing, Shastra. He's a Shastri guy. And the other one will be a Brahmanishta, he said. Now both can be teaching. Well, okay, both are good people. In other words, to be a Kshatriya is not a small thing. Now, and there is also Brahmanishta. Brahmanishta is someone that knows Brahman. In other words, that he is Brahman. And that the Atma and Brahman are the same. He knows that. Now, but he might not necessarily be a guru for someone. Now, he might be a person that's amazing to be with. I'm talking about a person which is emotional love. And that in itself is an amazing thing to find someone like that. You know, it takes a lot of punya to be able to find someone that has that is established. Now, but then he doesn't necessarily be a guru for you. He might be someone that inspires you and everything, but you know, he's not necessarily a guru. If he doesn't have the other qualification that's required to be a guru, it's also in the Gita. He needs to be also Kshatriya. If he's not a Kshatriya, if he doesn't know how to handle, how to wield the Shastra, he might be a Brahmanishta, but not necessarily a guru, in the technical term what guru is. Now, and then Swamiji added, I remember this, if I was to choose between being addressed by a Brahmanishta or being next to a Brahmanishta and next to a Kshatriya, I'd rather, he said, be close to a Kshatriya, even though he might not be established in Brahman, because at least he won't misguide me, because he knows how to wield the Shastra as a pramana. And at least, you know, it'll set me in the right direction. Now, a Kshatriya, a Brahmanishta is a mystic, as it were, but not necessarily a teacher. So, in the Bhagavad-Gita, somewhere, it is said that the qualifications of a guru is to have both together. Talk about the guru. It has to be Kshatriya and Brahmanishta. That's someone that will help you see. The other one will give instruction which is appropriate. The other one might inspire, make you feel very good, but you don't want to feel good so much as you know, resolve your fundamental problem. And the Kshatriya. Now, here the word Brahmanishta then means someone that has the knowledge of the self. The knowledge is Brahman, has a self as Brahman. See here, look at the end. It says, this is, it says, Jnana Nishta means steady knowledge. And Brahmanishta is one whose knowledge is that Atma is Brahman. Okay? Brahmanishta means one whose knowledge is that Atma is Brahman. It is this knowledge called Brahmanishta that is being praised here in the last verse of the second chapter. Alright? Now, I say, is there a question here? Now, I would put a question. I will place a question. How is it? And this is a question that each one of us has to answer. How is it that Atma is Brahman? How is it that Atma is Brahman? Now, what is Atma? What does the word Atma stand for?
Self.
I. Okay? I is not a word. Is that right? I is a word that is pointing to whom? To me. To me.
Jivatma?
No, to me.
Yeah.
I. Is that right? Now, what is he saying? Now, and what does Brahman mean? What is the meaning of the word Brahman? We established that the word Atma is me, I. The one that you relate to you as yourself, right? So what does the word Brahman mean?
Wholeness, complete.
Completeness, absolute. It means a whole. Is that right? Now, so what does this guy know? The Brahmanishta.
It's one and the same.
That, listen to what you said.
What did you say? I am complete. I am complete.
Now, is that your understanding about yourself? It is.
Yeah, but
Now the way you feel,
yeah.
the sense you have is there or not, isn't it? But is the sense always true?
No.
That's right. The sense might be very strong. Is that right?
Yeah.
But it is not true. Now look at this, please. Now, here's the sense that we have. Now we say me, I, Atma, all right? Now, we place the I in the body-mind complex. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. And the body-mind complex has limits. Physically, I'm here, but I'm not there. I'm space-wise limited. I am time-wise limited. I am object-wise limited. Is that right? Now, look at this. Is that true? Well, the senses in my mind tell me it is true. But you know what? Is it possible that it's only a sense?
Yeah.
Is it possible that it's only a sense? Yes, it is possible that it's only a sense, but it feels so real. Isn't it? So when this person, this Brahmanishta, knows that he, she, I, the me, is Brahman, it's the same. Okay? That person is a knowledge which is completely contrary to my sense, please. Sense and experience is the same thing, isn't it? The experience of me is that I am the skin. And then the sense is, please again, and that I am just a little tiny nothing. That's my sense. But that sense needs to be questioned. And here the Shastra, my mother, I take the Shastra as my mother, is telling me, son, you take yourself to be this little nothing. But you know what? That's just a sense. Who you are is a whole. The me, Atma, that I am, she's telling me, I am the whole. In other words, I am complete. Darn, that contradicts my experience. Now, if I am a rebel, I'm a teenager, and my teenager says, my mother says, don't go there. Mother, hey, listen, I know what I'm telling you. Don't go there. Is she telling me because she wants to control me? Is she telling me because she wants to hurt me? Why is she telling me that? It's for my sake, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, when Mother Shutri is telling me, son, daughter, the sense of limitation that you have, it is not true. What? But I know all your thoughts and everything else. I know you think you were born, you think you're getting old and all that stuff, and you see everybody dying, you think you're going to die, you think you're immortal. Well, I'll tell you, that's just a sense. Listen, please, he says, Shruti. Who you are, Atma, is Brahman. staying that really. You know what? Just like my mother, when she says, son, you know what? Don't go there. I better heed to what she says. You know, I better heed to the Shastra. Because I'll tell you, it's for my sake, it's not for the Shastra's sake. And the Shastra knows that the way I'm going, I'm going to crash. As a matter of fact, I've been crashing all this time. Isn't it? I've been crashing all this time. And just like the alcoholic, he does this and he does that, and he continues, you know, caught by the monkey. And he hasn't been able to get rid of the monkey in the past 20, 30 years, and the guy is still trapped by it. And he wants to insist on continue trying by himself. He can't. He won't. So here the Shastra is saying, you, who you are, have no problem of limitation. That's what Arjuna, I was told at the beginning of the chapter. Isn't it? Your problem is illegitimate. There's no basis. So the Sthita Prajna is not someone out there. It's someone that I can be. Why? Because all I have to do is own up to what my mother is telling me. And I put mother because I'm assuming that mother to us is someone very sacred that cares only about me. He doesn't care about anything else but me. So I take the Shastra as my mother. And I try to listen to it. And I just listen to it as an interesting fact, but it's a very important fact. So Atma means me. Brahman means a whole. The Brahmanishta then is he who, whoever she be, knows that and is established in that. Now, is that reserved to the few? No. Because that is a fact, listen please, that is a fact of you. That is a fact of me. Right now, I am going by the sense. And you know what the sense is doing to me? The same thing as a person that becomes depressed, that is next to another train, is standing on a train, and the train is supposed to go that way, and all of a sudden he sees the train going backwards. And he wants to get there, but the train is going backwards. And he says, oh no, I got in the wrong train! I wanted to go there, another thing is going the other way. Oh my God, did I get the wrong train? And he seems to keep on going. And it happens that the train next to me is a long train. And I have the sense that this thing, my train is going backwards because mine is steady. And the other train is moving forward. But I have the sense that this guy, it's a sense. I might even kick my wife thinking he got me the wrong tickets. Or I might pull my own hair. Or I might even have a heart attack. What is that called? Delusion. Is that true?
Yeah.
Isn't that the meaning of the word delusion?
Mm-hmm.
By what? By a fact?
No, ignorance.
But what appears to be real, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, when finally the train goes by, I feel ashamed. I kick people, I scream, I even got a heart attack. I'm in the hospital, and actually there was nothing to be concerned about. See the idea? It is foolish. You know, the person that knows this, he doesn't feel proud about it. Oh my God! But you know what? He loves the show. He said, you know what? God is so great. It gives me this sense, this mind, that it makes me feel as though I was little, nothing, and the whole thing was other than myself.